Hi guys, how are you today? I hope it's a good day for you. I'm doing pretty good today. We've had some storms. The storms have passed, and now I'm out here in the shed, and I'm gonna clean my machine a little bit, and thought I'd talk to you while I do it. So it was set up for free motion quilting, and now that I've finished that project, I want to. So I just picked up the feed dogs. And now I'm going to just take it all apart and clean it out. I have wanted to get online and update you guys. I had a rough winter, and now it's February, and I cannot organize my thoughts. That's one of the biggest reasons that I haven't been online. My words are not coming. I have things I want to say, and words won't come. And I've just been going through a period where I just want to be left alone. I just want to do my thing, get a few things done here and there, and not really converse with people. And that's causing some problems in my personal life. It's hard to have a relationship where you never converse with people. And I'm just not good at it. I don't want to talk. Talking is hard. It takes up a lot of brain power. I heard that your brain uses more energy than the rest of your body. Wow, this machine is really dirty. Free motion quilting kind of creates a lot of lint. And I kind of put it off for a long time. Wow, it's bad. So I don't know what to say. I've been going through this quiet time and kind of been thinking that, am I depressed? Because I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to get into conversation. And I don't want to be around people. So am I depressed? But at the same time, I feel like doing stuff. None of my interests have changed. I might have to take this in. It's pretty bad. We'll see what we can do. So none of my interests have changed. I'm just not getting stuff done. I want to do things. I just don't have the energy. Is that depression? Is that related to chronic fatigue? Or where do we draw the line? When do we decide, okay, I need help? Is it when we're completely lose interest in everything, or is it other guidelines that we could use to say, this is beyond normal for me? This is not a flare. This is not just the winter time. Because our symptoms get worse when the weather backs up. Just a fact of life. I want to see if I can get in under here a little bit. It might be a little bit difficult. I don't know if it's going to help. Sorry if that's too loud. I know I'm not really supposed to get into the workings of the machine when I clean it, but I just can't help myself. It's like I gotta dig into stuff and take things apart. And my older brother was always in trouble because he took stuff apart. But my mom had a sense of humor about it. So it wasn't that big of a deal. And I think that's a good thing, to want to know how the world works and do things on our own. So leave me a message in the comments. You know, how do you gauge whether you're depressed or whether it's just a seasonal thing? Yeah, I think that's all I can do with that. Just get some of the dust out. So most people get spring in California, where I live, we get spring a little earlier, and that always throws me off because, you know, where you grow up really affects your viewpoint of life, I think. So I grew up in the snow and we didn't get spring until June. There we go. That's better. So I'm not anticipating spring in February, but spring is here. And I can feel my body and mind saying, okay, it's time to wake up. It's time to get things done again. We had our winter, but February and March we can get some serious storms, and those kind of set me back. And then, you know, I have plans. I make plans what I want to do for the spring, and then I don't get things done. And I don't know if I get depressed. Like I said, I don't know where that line is. But I think if the moodiness and the not wanting to get things done lasts more than a few weeks, maybe we should talk to somebody about it. What do you think? Have you guys... I should put that underneath there since I got it up. Have you guys done the medication route, or just talk therapy, or just kind of handle it on your own? I'd like to hear some. I know that I really have to pace myself, because if I push too hard, and then if I push too hard, I'll suffer for it. Things will go. It's harder, and then I do get more depressed. I get down on myself if I push myself too hard. I can organize my thoughts. I can do this. If I push myself too hard, and then I end up in more pain and have less energy, I get upset with myself because I know I shouldn't do that. And that's, you know, where more the depressive thoughts can come in. So I really need to be careful not to push myself. But it's so easy to do because I do have a lot of projects that I want to do, and these are the needles I use. They're Snatch Universal. They're cheap and you can change them often, and that's what's important if you want good sewing quality. And when I just buy a big package and then use them up. And I'm not too particular about what sizes I'm using. It doesn't seem to matter that much. that I've found. Once in a while, I will get a needle that just isn't working. And this is a zipper foot, but it's so narrow that I use a lot just for stuff. I use it when I'm making dolls and stuff, especially. But it's important that I get the needle lined up right. There we go. Brain fog. I'm gonna work on some masks. Just because we need more masks. I found that there's these baggies that reusable bags like these, like polypropylene, and online I found that if you use these, it's just as, it's like one of these if you use a couple of layers of these inside of the, anyway, it's better, so I'm trying it. I don't like the medical masks that they sell at the stores. I don't know, it's just, it's a confusing time. It's hard to think. All the stress and this, should we do it this way? Should we do it that way? You know, do I stay home all the time? Do I just try to live my life normally? I have tweeted a couple times that, you know, or even told my family, welcome to my world, because they're stuck at home more now. Can't go out. And I'm like, oh, that's normal. And I don't want to minimize what they're going through, because, you know, my staying at home all the time has happened through years. You know, when I was younger, I obviously got out more and was much more active, but as I've become older, become older, I just don't go out as much. I'm more isolated. And Fibro is, it's progressive. The symptoms you have today will probably be worse in the next few years. I had to go find some scrap fabric to test this out, see if it's gonna work right. Let's not have dropped the feed dogs last time. Check the stitch quality, make sure everything's working right. Looks good. You see the no threads are showing on the back and on the front. Both looks the same. Both looks good. So yeah, leave me comments. Let me know what's going on in your lives, how you're dealing with fibro and or whatever you're dealing with. I hope that you can be as healthy as you possibly can, keep active, and stay strong. Toodles.